So this is the 88 Broadway Mall, 88 Palace. There's a dimsum place on the second floor, and there's a mall on the first floor and the floor below. So if you're a Chinese immigrant in the 90s, you'll be very familiar with this place. It's very commonly known as just by its Chinese name Yidong, or it's in the Fujianese Yidong now, and it's like an anchor for anybody who wants to meet up in Chinatown. That's all you need to tell them, and you'll find them in the because it is so well known to the Chinese community. It also a popular place to host your weddings. So in the second floor restaurant, I have attended at least 2 weddings there myself, and it's not uncommon to see 4 weddings on the same night, like they would subdivide the place and let everyone do their weddings in the same floor. It was quite a sight if you haven't seen one of these. So now I haven't been here since the 2000s, so I look at this like the inside is very empty. This is the entrance to the 88 Palace. So there's the stairs leading up to the restaurant above. From what I heard is that for the last couple of years, some of these nightlife scene has been using that space for their parties. So I can link an article to in the description. Alright, to the right was a video game store, but video game industry overall has not done well, except for virtual online transactions. Now if you look at the sign right here, actually it says Yosi, and it's been partially covered by the money transfer business. So let's go downstairs and take a look. And already I can see the darkness. Where am I going? Now it's the small grocery store to the left. Looks like it's the parent and his kid. Anyways, so we turn around and look at this dark hallway. Like they're not even trying anymore. The lights are off. And it was so dark that even if I turn the flashlight on from my phone, it still doesn't light up enough for me to get a good picture of it. So, I mean, this is surreal. I cannot imagine something can happen right under Chinatown. But it looks like we're here. Now, like I said, I've seen dead malls before. One of them being in Poughkeepsie, and at least they turn the lights on. I mean, the best way to describe these guys, they're not trying. Like they're not even trying anymore. That's like my only word that come out of my mouth. So while I walk around, maybe I can tell you a little bit history. So in the 90s, it was mostly Cantonese businesses. So the Cantonese were the first immigrants into this Manhattan Chinatown. Then starting from the 90s, the Fujianese came in from Fuzhou province, and they slowly took over this 88 Palace, 88 East Broadway Mall, and there was quite a drama going on that the Cantonese owners were discriminating against the Fujianese business owners and would jack up their rent, saying that they with the intention to drive them out. But eventually the Cantonese owner lost, and just because the people keep coming in, and they eventually sold it to a Fujianese owner. But I think what happened since then in the 2000s and the 2010s is that there's been some gentrification going on in Chinatown. If you look at in Lower East Side area, and the rent has been going very high, and even for the residents. So the people that left, most of them went to Sunset Park in Brooklyn, and so with the removal of population, this mall has just goes to die. So that's the short story of it. So I think we're done in this mall, so I'm gonna leave. And as we walk out the door, we see more business closed, empty stores after empty stores. Now if you look around the outside, the story is slightly different. Those with outside access seem to do a little better. This spot used to be a Xi'an famous food, but now they replaced with somebody else. This is a Asian style bakery. So the street level stores with outside that faces the outside street are just doing much better. It just doesn't give the same vibe as the stores that are inside. And to your left are these commuter vans. These goes to Sunset Park, so they will provide you a more direct access to these Chinese communities, and their price usually just follows whatever that's in the subway fare right now, so they compete directly with the subway. But they will go faster if that's where you want to go. Now we make a right turn here, and the back of the mall is gets slightly less traffic, but then you still see your barbershop, a cell phone store that actually connects to the inside as well, and then also there's a what do we call it, like a shoe fixer or leather worker who's rented a hole in the wall, like right here. Hi. Yeah, so, and that's it for the 88 Palace, and hope you enjoyed this, and see you in the next video.